Imagine a single handcrafted doll nourishing over 13 million children across the globe. Seems impossible, right? But it's real. How does one simple act of kindness or a spark of creativity ripple across continents, igniting change where it's needed most? In a world brimming with challenges, these remarkable stories reveal the extraordinary power of small actions to create a lasting global impact. This episode of Radiant Reports takes you on an inspiring journey across borders and beyond limits into tales of heroism, creativity, and compassion. Witness how a dying tree becomes a towering symbol of hope, and how lives are saved in the most unexpected ways. These stories are more than just moments. They are powerful reminders that each of us holds the power to make a difference. Join us as we delve into these incredible narratives, only on Radiant Reports, where we believe positivity can transform the world. Ready to explore? Let's dive in. Our visuals, purely illustrative, crafted from stock footage. Our stories, utterly real, bringing you facts with a dash of positivity. Let's dive in. In Alicante, Spain, a heart-stopping moment unfolded that could have ended in tragedy, but instead became a story of heroism and hope. On a summer afternoon, a 6-year-old boy found himself dangling precariously from a second-floor balcony, his tiny hands gripping the railing as he struggled to hold on. Below, a crowd gathered, frozen in fear and unsure of what to do. Among the onlookers was Felipe David Souza, a 29-year-old Brazilian migrant working as a painter in a nearby apartment. Hearing the commotion, Felipe rushed to the scene and without a second thought, swung himself over the balcony railing of his own building. Inch by inch, he edged along a narrow ledge, his eyes locked on the terrified child. As the crowd below held their breath, Felipe reached the boy, gently grabbing his shirt and guiding him back over the railing to safety. The boy's parents, who had accidentally dozed off, were overwhelmed with gratitude when they realized what had happened. They later expressed their profound thanks to Felipe, acknowledging that his quick thinking and bravery had saved their son's life. Felipe's selfless act was captured on video by a bystander, quickly spreading across social media, where he was hailed as a hero. Despite the attention, Felipe remained humble, saying, "I did it without thinking. As a parent myself, all I could think about was making sure the child was safe." The rescue has since become a powerful symbol of everyday heroism, reminding us that in moments of crisis, ordinary people can perform extraordinary acts. It's a story that has resonated far beyond the local community, sparking discussions about child safety and the impact one person's actions can have in saving a life. This story is a powerful reminder of the difference one person's quick thinking and bravery can make. Felipe David Souza's actions not only saved a young boy's life, but also inspired a community, showing that heroes can emerge when we least expect them. Inspired by this act of bravery, consider learning basic safety and first aid skills that could help you respond in an emergency. Also, if you live in a high-rise building, ensure that windows and balconies are secured to prevent similar incidents. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that celebrate everyday heroism and kindness. In Canada, a small family business is making a big difference in the lives of children around the world. Cuddle+Kind, founded by the Woodgate family, creates beautifully handcrafted dolls with a mission. For every doll sold, they provide 10 meals to children in need. What started as a simple idea has grown into a global movement, with their dolls now providing over 13 million meals to children in 65 countries. The inspiration for Cuddle+Kind came from a desire to help children. Jen and Derek Woodgate, the founders, were moved by the stark reality that millions of children around the world go to bed hungry every night. They decided to combine their passion for social good with their love for beautifully crafted toys, and thus, Cuddle+Kind was born. Each doll is handmade by artisans in Peru and Nepal, ensuring fair trade wages and sustainable employment for over 750 women. These artisans, many of whom are mothers themselves, take pride in their work, knowing that their craftsmanship is directly contributing to feeding children globally. The dolls are not just toys, they are symbols of hope and compassion, bringing joy to the children who receive them and providing essential nutrition to those in need. Consider the story of Maria, an artisan from Peru, who shared how working with Cuddle+Kind has changed her life. Before, I struggled to provide for my children. Now, I have a stable income, and I know that my work is making a difference not just for my family, but for children around the world. It gives me a sense of purpose that I never had before. Cuddle+Kind's impact goes beyond the meals they provide. They are helping to break the cycle of poverty by empowering women through fair wages and creating a sustainable model of giving that benefits entire communities. Their success is a testament to the power of combining business with a social mission, showing that it's possible to be both profitable and compassionate. This story is a beautiful reminder that even the smallest actions, when multiplied by many, can have a tremendous impact. The Woodgate family's mission-driven business model is not only feeding children, but also nurturing a global community built on kindness and generosity. Feeling inspired? You can support Cuddle+Kind by purchasing a doll, knowing that your purchase will provide meals to children in need. You can also explore other social enterprises in your community or globally that are making a difference. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that highlight the power of kindness and social entrepreneurship. In the highlands of Peru, an ancient tradition is experiencing a renaissance, bringing cultural pride and economic opportunity to the local communities. The art of Andean weaving, passed down through generations, is not just a craft, but a way of life. Today, thanks to the efforts of organizations and local cooperatives, this traditional practice is being preserved and revitalized, ensuring that it continues to thrive in the modern world. Andean weaving is known for its intricate patterns and vibrant colors, each design telling a story of the weaver's heritage and the Andean way of life. For centuries, these textiles have been an essential part of daily life, used for clothing, blankets, and ceremonial purposes. However, with the rise of mass-produced goods and the decline in traditional practices, this cultural heritage was at risk of being lost. In response, initiatives like the Center for Traditional Textiles of Cusco, CTTC, have been established to protect and promote Andean weaving. By providing training, resources, and market access, CTTC has empowered over 600 weavers from 10 different communities across the Cusco region. These weavers, many of whom are women, now have the tools and support to continue their craft while earning a fair income for their work. One of the artisans, Florentina, shares her experience. Before joining the cooperative, I struggled to make ends meet. Now I can support my family, and I'm proud to be preserving our culture. Every piece I weave carries the spirit of our ancestors, and I feel connected to them through my work. The revitalization of Andean weaving has not only provided economic benefits, but has also strengthened cultural identity. By continuing these traditional practices, the weavers are keeping their heritage alive, passing on the skills and knowledge to the next generation. These textiles are more than just beautiful works of art. They are a living connection to the past and a testament to the resilience of the Andean people. This story is a powerful example of how preserving cultural heritage can create opportunities for economic development and personal empowerment. The efforts to revitalize Andean weaving show that by valuing tradition, we can build a bridge between the past and the future. If you're inspired by this story, consider supporting organizations like the Center for Traditional Textiles of Cusco or purchasing authentic Andean textiles directly from artisans. By doing so, you can help sustain this beautiful tradition and empower the weavers who keep it alive. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that celebrate cultural heritage and community resilience. In the heart of the Middle East, Jordan is setting an example for the world by integrating sustainability into education. Through a pioneering initiative, schools across the country are being powered by solar energy, reducing costs and promoting environmental stewardship among the youth. This project is a testament to how renewable energy can be harnessed to create a brighter future for all. The initiative, led by the Jordanian government in collaboration with the Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency Fund, JOEF, has seen solar panels installed in 128 schools across the country. These panels generate approximately 2.7 gigawatt hours of electricity annually, saving the schools around JD $450,000 each year. This not only alleviates financial pressure, but also ensures that schools can provide a more comfortable learning environment, regardless of the weather. For students, the impact goes beyond the immediate benefits of improved facilities. The initiative also includes educational components, where students learn about the importance of renewable energy and environmental conservation. By embedding these values into the curriculum, Jordan is cultivating a generation that is more conscious of their environmental impact and better equipped to lead sustainable lives. One of the schools that have benefited from this initiative is located in a rural area where access to reliable electricity was once a challenge. Today, thanks to solar power, the school can operate efficiently, providing students with the resources they need to succeed. A teacher at the school shared, "Our classrooms are now more comfortable, and we no longer have to worry about losing power during important lessons. It's a relief for both students and teachers." Razmi Hamza, the director of Jarif, highlights the broader vision behind the project. This initiative is not just about saving energy, it's about creating a safe and stimulating educational environment for our children. By investing in renewable energy, we're investing in the future of our country. The success of Jordan's solar-powered schools has garnered international attention, with many countries looking to replicate the model. It's a shining example of how a nation can address multiple challenges, educational, environmental, and economic, through innovative solutions. Inspired by Jordan's commitment to sustainability, consider how you can support renewable energy projects in your community, or advocate for similar initiatives in your local schools. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that showcase the power of innovation and education. China, the world's largest carbon emitter, is undergoing a profound transformation as it shifts towards clean energy at an unprecedented scale. Over the past decade, the country has invested heavily in renewable energy, positioning itself as a global leader in the fight against climate change. This surge in clean energy is not only reducing emissions, but also reshaping the global energy landscape. In 2024, China's renewable energy production accounted for 44% of its total electricity generation, marking a significant reduction in the country's reliance on coal. This achievement is the result of massive investments in solar, wind, and hydroelectric power. China now holds over 80% of the world's solar manufacturing capacity, driving down global costs and making renewable energy more accessible worldwide. One of the most ambitious projects is the development of vast solar and wind farms in China's western desert regions. These clean energy bases are set to provide green energy to the more industrialized eastern provinces through advanced high-speed transmission lines. By 2030, China plans to build over 200 of these energy bases, playing a crucial role in meeting its carbon neutrality goals by 2060. A key success story within this surge is the world's largest floating solar power plant, located in Anhui province. Built on a former coal mine, this innovative project generates enough electricity to power tens of thousands of homes, symbolizing China's shift from fossil fuels to renewable energy. The plant stands as a model for future renewable energy projects around the world. President Xi Jinping has emphasized the importance of renewable energy in China's strategy, stating, "Our efforts in renewable energy are not just about meeting international expectations. They are essential for our sustainable development." This sentiment is echoed by environmental experts who recognize China's role in driving global renewable energy growth. Despite these achievements, challenges remain. Integrating renewable energy into China's massive grid system requires careful planning and innovation, particularly in managing the variability of wind and solar power. Nonetheless, China's commitment to clean energy represents a pivotal shift in the global energy landscape. This story highlights how large-scale innovation can address the world's most pressing environmental challenges. China's clean energy surge is not just a national effort, but a global one, with implications that will be felt worldwide for decades to come. Inspired by China's renewable energy revolution, consider how you can support or advocate for renewable energy initiatives in your community. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that explore global efforts to combat climate change. In South Africa, a group of dedicated individuals is making a significant difference in the lives of shelter dogs. With thousands of dogs abandoned or neglected each year, these volunteers and organizations work tirelessly to rescue, rehabilitate, and rehome these animals, giving them a second chance at life. One such organization is the Emma Animal Rescue Society, TEARS, based in Cape Town. TEARS is one of the leading animal welfare organizations in South Africa, focusing on rescuing, treating, and finding homes for stray and abandoned dogs. Over the years, they have saved thousands of dogs from euthanasia, providing them with medical care, love, and a chance to be part of a family again. Consider the story of Simba, a dog that was found wandering the streets, malnourished and scared. After being brought to TEARS, Simba received the medical attention he desperately needed. Volunteers worked patiently with him, helping him regain trust in humans. Today, Simba is a healthy, happy dog, living with a loving family who adores him. Seeing Simba go from a frightened stray to a joyful pet is why we do what we do, says one of the volunteers. It's about giving these animals the life they deserve. The impact of these rescue efforts extends beyond just the animals. Many volunteers speak of the deep fulfillment they get from helping these dogs. It's a community effort that brings people together, all united by a common goal of compassion and kindness. Moreover, the work of organizations like TEARS highlights the broader issue of pet overpopulation and the importance of spaying and neutering. By addressing these root causes, they're not just saving lives today, but also preventing future suffering. Inspired by the incredible work being done to save shelter dogs in South Africa, there are many ways you can help, whether by adopting a pet, volunteering at a local shelter, or supporting organizations like TEARS. You can also look into your local dog shelter or homing schemes to see how you can get involved. Every action, no matter how small, makes a difference. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that celebrate compassion and kindness in our communities. Across the United States, a simple yet impactful movement is bringing communities together, one painted rock at a time. The painted rock movement, also known as kindness rocks, encourages people to paint colourful designs and uplifting messages on small rocks, which they then leave in public spaces for others to find. What started as a small act of creativity has blossomed into a nationwide movement, spreading joy and positivity wherever these little rocks are found. The movement began with Megan Murphy, a life coach from Massachusetts, who started leaving painted rocks with inspirational messages on a beach near her home. Her idea was simple: to bring a smile to someone's face and brighten their day. What she didn't expect was how quickly the idea would catch on. Soon, people all over the country were painting rocks and hiding them in parks, playgrounds and city streets, each one a small beacon of positivity in an often challenging world. One of the beautiful aspects of the painted rock movement is its accessibility. Anyone, regardless of age or artistic ability, can participate. From intricate designs to simple smiley faces, every rock is unique, and every message is a reminder that kindness can come in many forms. The joy is not just in finding the rocks, but also in the act of creating and sharing them. Consider the story of Emily, a young girl from Ohio who found a painted rock on a particularly tough day. The rock had the words, "You are enough," written on it, surrounded by a bright, cheerful sun. That small message lifted her spirits, and she decided to pay it forward by painting her own rocks and hiding them in her neighborhood. "It's amazing how something so small can make such a big difference," she said. "I hope the rocks I leave behind help someone else like they helped me." The painted rock movement has not only brought smiles to countless faces, but has also fostered a sense of connection among strangers. In a world where people are often divided, these rocks serve as a reminder of our shared humanity and the power of small acts of kindness. This story is a wonderful example of how creativity and compassion can come together to create something truly special. The painted rock movement shows us that you don't need to do something big to make a difference. Sometimes, the smallest gestures can have the greatest impact. Feeling inspired? Why not try painting a rock yourself? You can leave it in a local park, a hiking trail, or even your own neighborhood. You never know who might find it and how it could brighten their day. Share your stories in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that celebrate creativity, kindness, and community. In the heart of Wales, an extraordinary transformation has turned what was once the tallest tree in the country into a stunning work of art. This tree, which stood proudly in the Conwy Valley for over 200 years, was struck by disease and needed to be felled. However, rather than letting it fade into history, local artist Simon O'Rourke saw an opportunity to give it new life by transforming it into a giant hand sculpture reaching towards the sky. The giant hand, carved meticulously from the remaining stump, symbolizes resilience, connection, and the enduring bond between humanity and nature. Standing at over 50 feet tall, the sculpture has become a beacon of hope and creativity, drawing visitors from all over the world to marvel at its intricate details and powerful symbolism. O'Rourke, known for his ability to bring life to wood through his carvings, took on the challenge with a deep sense of responsibility and creativity. "When I first saw the tree, I knew I wanted to create something that would honor its legacy," he said. The hand reaching up felt like the perfect symbol of hope and renewal, a reminder that even in the face of loss, there's potential for new beginnings. The transformation of Wales's tallest tree into this awe-inspiring sculpture has had a profound impact on the local community. What could have been a somber reminder of the tree's demise has instead become a source of pride and inspiration. The sculpture has not only preserved the memory of the tree, but has also added a new chapter to its story, one of creativity, resilience, and the enduring connection between art and nature. Visitors who come to see the sculpture are often struck by the emotion it evokes. Standing beneath the giant hand, many feel a sense of connection to the natural world, a reminder of the beauty that can arise from creativity and care. The hand points upwards, as if to say that there is always hope, always something greater to reach for. This story is a testament to the power of transformation and the idea that even in the face of loss, something beautiful can emerge. The giant hand in Wales stands as a powerful reminder that creativity knows no bounds and that our connection to nature is a source of endless inspiration. Inspired by this incredible transformation? Consider how you might bring new life to something old or forgotten in your own community. Whether through art, conservation, or innovation, there's always potential for renewal. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that celebrate creativity, resilience, and the power of nature. In the remote regions of Nepal, where access to medical care is limited, a simple surgery is transforming lives. Cataract surgeries, often taken for granted in developed countries, are bringing the gift of sight back to those who need it most, thanks to the tireless efforts of local and international medical teams. Cataracts are the leading cause of blindness in Nepal, particularly in rural areas where healthcare infrastructure is scarce. Each year, thousands of people lose their vision due to cataracts, a condition that is entirely treatable with a quick and cost-effective surgery. However, for many Nepalese, the nearest hospital is days away, making this life-changing surgery inaccessible. In recent years, organizations like the Himalayan Cataract Project and Tilganga Institute of Ophthalmology have been on a mission to change this. By organizing cataract surgery camps in remote areas, they've restored sight to over 500,000 people since the project's inception. These surgeries, which take just a few minutes, have a profound impact, allowing patients to return to work, care for their families, and live independently. Consider the story of Ganga, an elderly woman who had been blind for over 5 years due to cataracts. Living in a remote village in the Himalayas, Ganga had lost hope of ever seeing her grandchildren's faces. After hearing about a nearby cataract camp, she made the difficult journey to attend. The surgery took less than 10 minutes, and the following day, Ganga's bandages were removed. Tears streamed down her face as she saw her family for the first time in years. "I never thought I would see again," she said, her voice filled with emotion. Dr. Sanduk Ruit, often called the God of Sight, shares his motivation. "I believe everyone has the right to sight. Restoring vision is not just about giving someone their eyesight back, it's about giving them their life back." His work has not only changed lives, but has also inspired a global movement to address preventable blindness. The impact of these cataract surgeries is far-reaching. Beyond restoring sight, these procedures restore dignity and independence. Patients who were once considered a burden to their families are now able to contribute economically and socially to their communities. The success of these initiatives in Nepal has also led to the expansion of similar programs in other parts of Asia and Africa. The story of cataract surgeries in Nepal is a powerful reminder that small, well-coordinated efforts can make a huge difference. For the people of Nepal, these surgeries are not just medical procedures. They are miracles that bring light back into lives that had been shrouded in darkness. Inspired by the incredible work being done in Nepal, consider supporting organizations like the Himalayan Cataract Project, or look into how you can contribute to global health initiatives in your community. Every little bit helps in the fight against preventable blindness. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that highlight the power of compassion and innovation. Thank you for joining us on this inspiring journey through some of the most uplifting stories from around the world. From acts of heroism to creative transformations, these stories remind us that no act of kindness is too small and that each of us has the power to make a difference. As we close today's episode, ask yourself, what small action can you take today that might inspire someone tomorrow? How will you contribute to the stories of hope we share? If these stories move you, share them with someone who could use a little positivity in their day. Together, we can spread the light even further. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Radiant Reports on Prottayon, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Which story inspired you the most? What will you do to make a difference today? We'd love to hear from you. And stay tuned, because in our next episode, we'll continue to shine a light on more stories of innovation, resilience, and the power of the human spirit. Remember, at Radiant Reports, we believe in the power of positivity. Let's keep shining that light, one story at a time.